What's going on, everybody? Welcome to...
I love that song.
Yeah, me too, man. This song works perfect for this.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Comics Underground Live with your host, Peter Orchard, Stanley, Bionic Bro, and guests. We're going to look at some indie comics today. It's going to be fun. I'm having an awesome day. What about you guys?
Dude, it's been a good one.
Yeah, man. Last night, I wish I had stayed up and streamed later because I was thinking, this is going to go on forever, this election. But nope, that thing was called pretty early, and I was up, celebrating until 2 a.m. watching all the breakdowns and fun shit on Twitter.
I started celebrating when I woke up and I saw all the reactions on Twitter. That made me happy.
So it's going to be fun, and then waiting for that concession speech and the Trump speech and awesomeness. So I'm in a really good mood right now. I'm ready to look at some books, man.
Let's do it.
Like last night, we were looking at this Cash Grab 2, which I think is going to be my highlight for the night. I want to showcase Cash Grab 2 because we were kind of looking at it yesterday, but let's get into it because I tried to pull up Cash Grab 1. Now here's the thing about Cash Grab 1. I was going to compare the campaigns. Cash Grab 1 is no longer available to view on Indiegogo because when he launched Cash Grab 2, it was offensive because they don't like trans people, so they kicked him off of Indiegogo. So he's over here at Fund My Comic, and which we love Fund My Comic. They're the greatest. Everybody agrees. At least that's what I've been told.
And did a great job opening up this platform for everybody. That way nobody can get shadow banned or kicked off. This is perfect.
Yeah, man. I'm digging it. I'm probably I want to put something on here to see how it does. And I'm really excited for this one because this has the potential to be the biggest campaign they've had yet.
Is this one better than the one they had 4 years ago?
What do you mean? The Cash Grab 2?
Fuck you. Everybody's quoting Trump on this. I did a perfectly legitimate Trump impression there, quoting exactly what he says, and you're gonna fucking fuck you.
Is that your Trump impression?
No, I mean my impression isn't there, but it was a line for line verbatim what he says.
You need to sound exactly like him to make it come off exceptionally. I mean, just the best impression ever. Some say the best.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I don't sound like you when I'm trying to be me. I don't know how to fuck off.
That impression will land you in jail. Okay.
Here's your Trump impression.
How many times do you have to charge me before I actually end up in jail?
35.
They're dropping all those counts now. They're like, oh shit. Now they're dropping them, and they're dropping all the cases. And we're looking to find out what there's still the one that they're the pending, the one he was supposed to go to prison for, where they're gonna, it's like pending. The trial's over. They're just the punishment is still pending till after the election. I am curious to see what they're going to do with that thing.
They're literally going to have him put his hand out, and they're like, okay, we have to do this.
Yeah, it's going to be like, bad. All right. Please don't kill me.
They'll just take an ear.
Cecil's Cash Grab number 2, Orange is the New Fat. After destroying New York City, Cecil is facing certain death in men's prison. At the moment, he bravely realizes he is a woman and is sent to a women's prison.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. The first book was pretty fucking hilarious. And I've actually, Cecil, if you see this video somehow, I've got an idea for instead of Dirtworm Doug, I've got a brilliant idea. It's the best idea, at least that's what I've been told by these guys here. It's like fucking
the
horrible
idea I've ever heard. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's the greatest idea. Anyways, he had a lot of cool extras on the last campaign, which is why I wanted to pull it up, but I can't anymore. Okay, so he had a lot of extras. One of them being this book called Dirtworm Doug. It was a bunch of lore with Doug TenNapel, the guy who created Earthworm Jim. He used to be in Comicsgate, and the way he acted in Comicsgate, deserved a good children's style book, which Cecil delivered in his last campaign, which is available in this campaign. If I believe he's got a whole tier. I'm gonna scroll down. We'll go back up here, but I want to double check. He's got this. Also, the last night we were talking about this. We were watching this campaign. There it is. All right, so check it out. This is all the stuff from the last campaign. All the books you can get. I think Cecil's listening because we carried Trump over the finish line last night. So there's no way he wasn't watching. And when we were talking about this campaign, we had mentioned how he was supposed to put all those extra covers from John Malin on here, and he's added at least one of them. So I know he's watching, and that's good. That's good news. So
you sly bastard. We know you. We know what you're doing.
And if anybody wants to, this book looks interesting, man. And this package here. All the old book, if you want it, $35 right here. And I think you can even get it on Twitter. It might be faster. I don't know. But he's got the original book here. The Human Centipede cover, which was freaking hilarious. And then here it is. Dirtworm Doug. Signed copy. $30. It's a child's book. Doug. It was a funny book, man. It's like, I'm not going to spoil it. Go get that book. It's funny. It's a good book. And the Cash Grab 1 book is hilarious, too. And I'm looking forward to Cash Grab 2. We are currently at 232 backers, $19,719, which is pretty good for Fund My Comic. I want to see this book get up to like $100,000. I'm almost positive it'll get up there, which is got to be the biggest campaign on Fund My Comic.
If you're not sold on this right here, just alone, like that image.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
I want to look away
right here. He also had an art book in the last campaign. There was so much fan art from the last one that he made a book out of it. So you know what? Anybody go make some fan art of Trey and Cecil, and they might end up making another book. You might end up
Harry Bustier, Dr. Robotnik's mustache, cum catchers, and then the airplane goggles.
That's funny. Yeah, definitely. That's right.
So I can't even add anything.
Yeah,
to that.
I can't.
Jake, you just said it all.
I was just trying to skirt it, Maybe nobody else got that.
No, you can't ignore that, man. I can't look away.
This is a Donald DeLay's cover, by the way. Donald DeLay he's a really great artist. His artwork is fucking hilarious.
Can I make a request? Donald DeLay's. I'm out of the loop. I don't know who you are, but I want to. Can you please come on here onto this show so that I can talk to you about this artwork that you're doing, because I have questions.
I bet we could get Donald on. He doesn't go on many live streams, but we're a small channel. He might do it.
We are very pro Donald here. We would really enjoy having a chat with you.
Oh man, I've got no cover. We could talk about that, which also has an appearance of Cecil in it. That was another funny book. Let's see here, we got 58 days to go.
This sucker just launched and he's already almost at $20,000.
Yeah, dude, this is looking good. And I saw a page count because I want to talk about. It's like 60-something pages, but where did I see that? I do have a problem with the layout of this. I like Indiegogo's layout, or maybe I'm just spoiled. I'm used to it, but you have the synopsis of the story, and then you have covers and story art. He's got a lot of interior pages, which I do like. When
are
up here at the top.
When Michael Odin had his campaign on here for Embrace 2, I tried to back it off my phone and it wouldn't allow me, so he had to get in touch with Luke Stone a lot to get corrections made so I could back it. I ended up backing it on my laptop, but I have no doubt Luke Stone's paying close attention to this campaign because this could potentially be the largest one for his platform.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If he's not got... This has got to... I think it's front page, actually, Fund My Comic.
Okay.
Do I have it up here? Fund My Comic, front page. Yeah, look at that. Featured picks.
Of course.
First book, which is good. That's good. We want to see that. You know, if we can get Fund My Comic to really start funding books... If you look at all of these, it's 13,000, 4,000, 6,000, 20. Oh, this one's 20,000. Merkmaid, of course.
Yeah.
Merkmaid, 20,000.
Talked about that in a previous episode.
Yeah, you should go check that out. I backed it. I can't wait.
It's about to be taken down from the gold throne.
Yeah? Is it the highest funded book on here?
I think so.
400, 3,000. 1,800. Yeah, man. I'm not seeing anything that's even close. Like that's getting up close right now. It's Little Merkmaid and Cash Grab 2, and then followed closely by this Emerald Array, a Space Marine military sci-fi comic by John Delarose. So Cecil's Cash Grab number 2. Everybody should go check this out on Fund My Comic. The first book is really funny, and it'd be funny to do a read through, but I don't know. Then you wouldn't have any. You wouldn't want to go back it. So go back it when this campaign's over. We'll look at the first book, or maybe just a couple pages.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have it ready to go next time. Last night we were looking at this, and I was confused because I was looking for stretch goals down at the bottom. But look right here, 100K stretch goal, free chrome. Oh, it's going to do chrome trading card. It's Anna the Star Wars girl painting that she did of Cecil. That's pretty good painting.
Yeah,
looks like Mario.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, kind
of. A little bit, yeah.
But I love foil trading cards. I have one of my pieces of artwork. Where'd it go? Hold on, here we go. Trading.
You got to go full screen on that, dude.
Oh yeah, hold up. Here we go.
That's one to be proud of.
Yeah, well, there's 3. Maybe I can pull them all 3 up. This is from Camel Moon's Boots and Heels. Which way does it go? Right here, I believe. Foil trading card artwork by Peter Orchard.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude,
yeah, that's one to be proud of.
I could look at that all day. And then on the back side, he's got the line art. I sent him the line art too, so
sweet.
Nice.
He's got that. It's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool seeing that on there. I want to make trading cards now.
I got to ask, is that a neon fuzzy hoodie you're wearing?
It's a beanie for Halloween. So for like Halloween, I had it and I was trying to figure out how to wear it. with the thing on, it just didn't look right. So I was just like, you know what? I think it looks good with the lighting in here because
there you go.
My black shirts blend into the chair. So I need something to differentiate me from the background.
Yeah. You got to go with like if you have a dark background.
Otherwise, I'd just be like a floating head.
Yeah, just go and scalp Muppet from Sesame Street.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it was Oscar. This was.
You need to have black long sleeves and wear white gloves.
I have black gloves.
No, it's not the same.
And I just blend in even more. Anyways, so we got that. Now let's look on to the next thing right here. Okay, let's look at some interior artwork first. The artwork is awesome. This is Donald DeLay's artwork. I love his artwork. It's pretty good stuff. And over here we got this John Malin cover. Over here on the right side, which I have pulled up. I love his artwork, and this is the original. I'm not sure which version this is. There's like several different color versions of this cover because he had it finished, and then they showed it. They introduced it on a live stream, and Anna the Star Wars girl kind of shit all over the colors, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah!" And so Cecil got them changed to this. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was the order of things, and it went to this, and then he decided to make more changes, or because people were shitting on this because the kaiju was green, so you can't see all the money flowing out of this bank over here. And so they were like, okay, well, let's change the colors again. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Where's it at? Is this it? Here we go. To this color. I don't like this. I don't like the colors on this one at all, man.
I'm so tired of seeing red on covers. It's just getting ridiculous now.
Change it again. Red. Yeah, right. I don't mind that, but the kaiju being green, that's kind of weird. Maybe like a grayish, dull green or something would have been a little better.
Bring back the gray monsters, man. Hulk ain't doing it anymore. Bring back a gray monster.
Yeah, right. And the other thing, what's that?
Am I being too like? Is it a stupid comment to say that maybe just go with flesh tones?
I think he's green in the comic is the only problem. Maybe not. We'll look at that here in a second. But the problem with this was that Cecil changed the font, I think, from Behold, or he had changed the Behold font because John had drawn that in there, and he also changed the text down here with this woman. Nobody knows what these things she's holding are. We all know they're balloons.
Yeah,
and Cecil had changed it to marvel at the woman with no standards. Well, that upset John Malin because you don't mess with the cover, right? You just don't. And the original, you can tell the Behold is a little different font. And the original, which is will Trish eat Cecil's chocolate cake to save his life? Find out in Love Dump, which makes no sense. It has nothing to do with the comic book. But that's kind of like John's thing, which is why Cecil changed it, was because it didn't make sense. Nobody was really aware that John was listening to Love Dump by Static X when he was drawing this. So it's a contention. What do you think? Which one's funnier?
The other one?
The first one.
Yeah. So do you think you should that he should have changed it? Like Cecil made the right call in changing it?
Man, I'm sorry to say that the lines from the Marvel line that one was funnier to me.
Marvel?
Yeah.
Interesting. It's been
and she stood out in a different way. So I like the background on this a little bit better. Wait, scroll up. Which one am I?
This is the red background.
Yeah, that actually kind of. So I'm looking at it from a standalone. Jake, I completely understand where you're coming from with if everybody's doing something, you need to do something different. So I totally get that. Right. Standalone, this does stand out to me a little bit, especially that nipple. But in the other one, it spoke to me.
I like the lightning. I think the colors look better. Not just the color themselves, but the style. The artistic ability, I think, looks better in this. I mean, you got all that lightning and shit going on.
For the coloring on I'm Rich, I like it better in this one, but the other version actually keeps it within the bubble. So I'm for that because you can't really. That doesn't blend.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
That actually looks.
Yeah, that caught my attention too.
That needs to be moved over to the left.
I don't like how it goes outside of where it's supposed to be set.
I don't mind that it goes outside, but I actually don't like that this I'm Rich is stuck in the bubble. I don't like how it's off to the right.
I don't like the red I'm Rich because it bleeds together too much. It's too squinched up together.
Huh. That's interesting. I never thought about that. I don't like the one thing I don't like about the colors on this, and aside from that, I don't mind the colors like this. I think everything's great except the I'm Rich needs to be moved over. But over here, I don't like the brown balloons. I don't like that. That's weird. It's like, I don't know, is those breadsticks?
Yeah, it's not colorful enough.
It does not stand out.
But I do like her outfit colors better. It's like almost the same, but not.
I like the vibrance of that one. That one, I don't like the vibrance of this one. The other one has the better vibrance for the woman in the circle.
This one right here, or the
better
red?
There, yeah.
nitpicking stuff. I like the highlights, the lightning, the blues. I like all of that. I'll agree with the background on the girl, but her face and everything stands out better on the other one. Like she really blended in on this one to me.
She's all washed out on this one.
It's high contrast. Like her, it's just like straight up like face color, eyes and mouth. Whereas that other one has like shading and stuff that just kind of blends into me. That's and I'm saying that as like a bystander who doesn't know anything he's talking about. That's just like that was an initial impression that I had.
I mean, it's you can be an art expert and everything like Anna, which started all this shit. But you can still have an opinion about the colors, and you're right in the sense that she pops out here more. But I like the yellow and the contrasting colors. I just wish these dildo things didn't look brown, like sepia. It almost looks like sepia. And I don't like that it's green.
Olive Garden, or are they dildos? What are they?
Well, they're balloons.
Balloons.
That's the joke, because they keep saying he won't tell anybody what those things are. He just tells they're balloons with quotes.
Nah, they're batons.
Yeah, maybe batons.
Maybe
her hair should have been pinker. The original cover had pink, I think, in the sky, or the buildings were pink or something. And I actually liked the way that popped, but it did take a lot of the attention away from the foreground elements. So I understand why they did that. I just I feel like maybe the only thing that I have a real problem with this is the kaiju green.
My overall synopsis on that one is a better cover. There's just elements of the other one that I like better.
Yeah. Well, you can get either one of them for $25, and you go to Fund My Comic and check it out. I'm gonna go see in the comic the kaiju's green, so there's like a problem there. When they could have had the lightning be purple or something, or green, or something to turn him into a different color. I feel like they could have done something. Add city lights to make him a little orange, but you can still tell that he's green. Get a little creative with that, just for the contrast or whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, so this book's looking great. And one extra awesome thing about this book is that Dale Keown came out and did a cover for it. And I've never seen Dale draw anything like this before. This is something else, man. But dude, that's Dale Keown right there. That's like awesome Dale Keown work right there.
Okay, so I want you to think about this.
I don't want to.
What was up a little bit?
What was the size of the piece of paper that this was drawn on?
Probably 11 by 17.
So fairly decent in size. This wasn't like a Post-it note sitting somewhere. This was like on his desk in his office. People walking in, like the wife, kids, some standby, whoever. Somebody's walking in, and they're like, "Oh, what you doing there, buddy? What you working on?"
Hey, Dale, you feeling okay? I'm like at a loss for words right here.
Oy vey.
It's fucking. I feel bad for Dale that he had to draw this shit, but it's also amazing work. And Dale does these things. I don't know how, dude. If you see how Dale works, it's insane. So he'll do the drawing and render it like you see people draw the shape, and then they turn the shape into the head, and they turn it blah 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 until he's got the pencils down for the figure. Then he starts to crosshatch and shade it, I believe, with pencils and gray tones. Then he goes over and inks his line work in there. It's like a process, and sometimes he'll do multiple layers on different pages. So I'm not sure how he did this one, but it's possible that these women in the background are on a separate sheet of paper, and the Cecil's on a separate sheet of paper, just so he could do those multiple layers and effects and make it really.
Didn't I see that chick on the left on one of those red pill like talk podcasts.
Probably like the whatever
Warlock
podcast.
Destroyer.
Yeah, she was shedding some tears on television last night. I guarantee it.
I'm pretty sure I saw her on Twitter. X.
I kind of want to know like what end of the plunger is about to be used on them.
Right. Oh my god, dude. This is a funny cover, man. I would love to get Dale's thoughts on making this cover. I know he's talked about it on like.
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I want to get that deep in the psyche on this.
I do. I want to know what it seems for a man.
This seems very. It seems very personal.
A little too much.
You know what? This is so far from anything. He usually draws monsters and pit on every. He's drawing that kind of stuff all the time. I'll bet he had fun drawing this.
Yeah.
It's just something different to give it a shot. Fucking Cecil with tits in the shower bending over. And you know what?
He must have a lot of tea. Maybe today.
Ethan was mentioning that the pose of Cecil in this, that he should have been bending over a little bit, right? Like you don't crouch down like this to pick up the soap. You would like kind of bend
if you're in
over,
prison.
and you're in prison.
Yeah.
I actually think this is right. If I'm not mistaken, that's how that conversation went down. I actually think this is funny. You would kind of like crouch down, right?
You would assume that You would assume that it's safer. Like that would be the assumption.
But even in a women's prison,
I mean, at least he wouldn't be knocking himself out with them titties.
Well, you could go get this cover if this is if you're a Dale Keown completionist, then you have to go over to Fund My Comic and get this cover for $25. It's awesome. Awesome work by Dale Keown, the latest. And then let's take a look at some of these other tiers. He's got the $100 Orange is the New Fat 4-cover combo. He's got this 3D Booby Mouse Pad and then the Cash Machine. Are you familiar with the CG racers, Stanley?
You didn't say it right.
I know. I'm about to.
I am not. I am not.
Dude, look, he changed it. Okay, so these are CG Master Racers. Because they're from the CG Masters. So we've got some CG Master Racers here. Because they're also the master, like the racers that are like the best kind of racers. So, but it looks like Mr. Racer. I wonder why he changed it to that.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I mean, it's Fund My Comic. Why wouldn't they allow that on Fund My Comic? It's kind of weird. Unless he did this for Indiegogo and then just moved it all over.
So for the championship course that you would run this racer through, would that be the Masters race?
Yeah. Yes. That's where Masters go to race. That'd definitely be the Masters race. In fact, it'd be the national master race. So everybody go check out Cash Grab 2, man. Good job, Cecil. I can't wait. I want to see this get all the way up into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. His last campaign got about 400, and so that was this. It'll get there. And when Cecil hits me up for my brilliant idea, which you should totally do, Cecil, because I have the best ideas. Hit me up, and I think you'll agree. And I'll even volunteer to do the artwork if you can't.
I think at the $100,000 stretch goal, everybody should get their own pair of cum catchers.
All right. What did I have on here? Then we talked about all that. Let's look at what's next. I've got an update for everybody. King Cryptid 10 through 13, published by Alterna Comics, is currently $1,000 away from being 50% funded. and his goal is $15,000, and he only needs $1,000 to get halfway there. 23 days left to go, and it's not 2,000 right here. This is just the this is on Indiegogo. This is the Indiegogo funding right here. But if you look down here, total raise, which means he's raised more money. That's cool to see. He's raised more money on his own website. But his funding goal is $15,000. He's at $6,426, so maybe a little more than $1,000.
How long does he have to go?
23 days on Indiegogo's, and then I'm assuming he's going to end up going either into demand or extending it another 30 days. But I don't know if this is the first or second
goal on here, so he's good.
Yeah, he's totally gonna make it. This book looks
Get in on that
awesome.
while you can.
Look at all this King Cryptid. I love this. And the books, they're so cheap. You should be charging more, Pete Sametti. $5 for the digital of all 4 books.
Yeah.
And now that y'all been looking at some of these campaigns with us, look at this. 10 through 13, that's 4 books, signed $15. We're always talking about page count and stuff, and these are like standard comic size, 22 pages, so you're looking at like 80 pages or something of book. Awesome stories, $15.
Alterna Comics is one of those ones where you not only get quantity, but look at the quality of the art.
Yeah, look at this. Dude.
Yeah, that took time.
Man, I can't believe the problem with this. You see the 6,000, or he's like halfway there. It's because he's not charging, and he's charging too little.
Yeah.
But you know what? I will hand it to him. I do see his books in like my local comic book store, so that's cool. I like going.
I wonder
in there,
if he
like,
ever does Comic Cons.
That's a good question. I don't know. We should ask him when next time he comes.
That'd be another
on.
outlet.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to have like this boxes and boxes of books.
No kidding.
But yeah, this campaign looks really cool, man. This is one of my highest suggested books to go back or go check out. It's over on Indiegogo, or if you want to go to his personal website, let me pull that up. Alternacomics.com, I believe. Alternacomics.com right here, and pull it up. Boom. Am I sharing it? Yep. Alterna Comics right here, alternacomics.com. You can not only get or back King Cryptid, Blood Moon, all the King Cryptid stuff, but you can also go check out his catalog of books. He has got quite a few. Look at all these campaigns. He's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like a shitload of campaigns going on. Pre-order, current, Blood Moon, Blood Realm. We've looked at Blood Realm before. Look at all this Blood Realm you can get. I love this website. Look insanity. At that. Doesn't that look awesome?
Yeah.
Blood Realm. Get all the Blood Realm. You want it all. Current, and this is another one of my favorites right here. It came out on a Wednesday. The anthologies.
It came out on a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a good book, man. It's fun. It's fun to read. This is like, I guess they test some ideas in this, and some of them I wish had actually gotten, I wish some of them had actually made it to the make a comic book. He's got Red Koi. Red Koi looks cool. I haven't finished reading. I only read like a little bit of I've got the volume 1 or something, so it has like a collection of these books. It looks cool. I like the artwork. Tinseltown. Didn't Tinseltown just launch a new book? I could have sworn I saw Tinseltown launching something. Is that over here in the campaigns? Let's take a look at his campaign.
Hey man, my apologies, gentlemen. I'm afraid I'm at like 1% battery here. I gotta get out.
All right, man. Well, thanks for joining us.
I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of what you guys got on replay here.
Yeah, man, for sure. So we'll catch you next time.
Sounds good, man. You guys have a good night.
Peace.
Yeah, you too. Peace. So that's what we've got right now for our campaign update with Alterna Comics. Go check it out either on alternacomics.com or go to Indiegogo and look up King Cryptid, volume. What volumes? Where are we at again? 10 through 13.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What do you think about this, guest? I haven't heard from you. I know I talk a lot.
Oh, yeah. King Cryptid looks interesting. It looks like you're saying, it looks like it belongs on a shelf. It looks like something you should see out there in a regular day. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Dude, it is pretty good. We should
a
do
lot
like
of
a possible
a lot of their
rework.
work. Yeah, but I say a lot of their work. I've never even heard of the other two that you just showed me on their website. What can you tell me about? What was the last one you just looked at? That one,
Tinseltown? I have not read Tinseltown, but I believe it's the story of like a beat cop. Let's take a look and see if he's got a synopsis. Tinseltown. I don't think I have any Tinseltowns. It might have come. I might have gotten an issue with one of his bundles, but if I did, I haven't read it. But I don't think I did. Issue description: Officer Abigail Moore is back on the Utopia Studio lot, and it looks like cameras are rolling and business is booming. Oddly enough, though, a series of mysterious accidents have been plaguing the studio. 32 pages, full color.
All right.
$2.
Damn.
Bro. Yeah. You can you can go get this book, and here's some interiors.
That's cheaper than a mainstream comic on a shelf.
No shit, man. And look at it. That's a cool idea. It's a cool story. Look at this artwork. It's badass. Let's take a look at this is just okay, so it's like a series. That's 1 and a 5-issue series. Let's take a look at this one right here. Tinseltown, Losing the Light, number 2.
So
Blackmailed.
Like
Utopia Studios is under assault from protesters, and Abby is caught in the middle of all the chaos. So this would be the second one in that 5-issue series. Got some cool looking interiors. I do like that pulp style going on here. That's cool, man. We'll go check it out. There's a lot of them. One cool thing about Alterna is there's never a shortage of stuff to get into. Plus, he's also got these bundles. You can just get the bundles, graphic novels. He's got a whole... where's the one that I actually backed? The Chair. Didn't that make it into a movie?
Yes.
They made that into a movie. Feast or Famine. I read that one. This one actually was pretty cool. The artwork was fun, man. It's Tesla basically goes to the future. I don't remember exactly. It's been like a couple years since I read it, but I got it somewhere. The artwork is what kind of interested me. And it's like Tesla's space adventures or something is kind of what I would give it a synopsis.
okay.
Well, let's see here. I was going to look at this one with Stanley on here, but y'all already covered Polar Destroyer issues 1 and 2 on y'all's channel. You can go check out Bionic Bro's channel. He did a whole thing. They talked about it, and I missed it and I'm like bummed because dude, this book looks badass.
It
So I'm
does.
going to do a quick scroll through.
Yeah, I love the cover on it. Just the
This
way
right
it has
here.
that like golden age look to it.
Yeah, man.
With the background colors bleeding into the main character and what I absolutely love how they did it.
Yeah, this I like that this style is coming back because I freaking love this coloring style.
Honestly,
That's a
my only
company.
complaint is I just wish it was more of a bear and not a bear man.
Oh, is out. Yeah, we were looking at that earlier. It's got Weapon X vibes written all over it, but the artwork is pretty slick though. Like this is some pretty good artwork, man.
Oh yeah.
You don't see that often in the indies. Is that Santa Claus?
I believe it is.
The biker saying,
That or Father Time.
And we're looking at $18 for bundle. How much is the book? Digital's $10. Ice to meet you. You receive a copy of issue 2 for $10. Digital. See, this is where I'm kind of confused. Okay. Digital, 2 issues, $6. Copy of issue 2, not 2 issues, sorry. Cover A, plus shipping, you'll get issue 2 for $10.
And a trading card.
And a trading card. Oh, nice. Is that on the... We'll have to take a look at that if it's down there. And then we've got the bundle up with issues 1 and 2, digital for $10. Cover A, issue 1, cover A, issue 2, and the trading card. There it is, $18. That's pretty good. I don't know how big these books are. I haven't looked at that, but that's a good price for 2 books.
Yeah, that's really good.
Let's take a look at some of this artwork down here. I love this artwork, man. Where did I pull it up? I pulled it up right here. This page right here looks badass, but this panel right here in the middle, I freaking love that with all the drawing in the background that's colored and everything. That looks freaking badass. Did y'all read about what the story? I didn't read what the story was about, but here's that cover. Let's take a look at that. Nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Polar Destroyer, folks. You should go check it out over on... Is this Fun My Comic? Fun My Comic. And I found something. I found something new today.
Uh-oh.
Have you heard of Zoop?
No.
Nope.
I did a search for. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Benjamin, what's going on? Nice cards, Peter. Which cards are we talking about?
He's probably talking about yours that you just showed off like 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, dude. Damn it, brain's not working. Things and such. Thanks, man.
No problem.
That was cool. That was Boots and
I'm
Heels.
here.
So I was like typing in indie comics. I was typing in indie comics. Indie comic crowdfunding sites essentially, and I found Zoop. And this place looks pretty cool, man. Because it's got a couple of things like this oil and water. I haven't looked at any of these yet, but this looks kind of cool. It's like an art book from what I could tell.
Oh, I was kind of looking forward to, like, I saw a chimpanzee with an assault rifle. I was like, oh man, this is going to be a great story.
A chimpanzee. Oh yeah, look at that. Let me pull that. Let me pull the picture up. Maybe they got it over here, down here somewhere. Remastered hardcover. Okay, the book, Oil and Water, Dave Dorman's first in a series of high-quality art collections. Okay, so it's artwork. Let's find it. Okay, that's Red Skull. Batman. Aliens. That's interesting. Conan. Dave Dorman. Huh. Well, the artwork looks freaking good. Oh, this is from that new Star Wars thing, Mandalorian. I wanted to look at this guy. Yeah, the one you were talking about. Can I open it up and then zoom in? Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's good enough. What's that from? If all his book, I didn't realize this was from like mainstream stuff here. What is this from? A monkey and a dinosaur and a chick with a gun.
It could be Turok, additional cast.
Yeah, did they make a movie? They haven't made a Turok movie.
No, not yet. That would be good.
That would be cool, man. I love Turok. I actually love all the versions of Turok. Like the old Golden Age Turok was cool, and then the Valiant one was actually my favorite. I like the dinosaurs in that. But then that PS3 video game was really good too. That was like a futuristic version. But I thought we'd check out Zoop. What else we got here? Behind the Horror and Death. I didn't know if y'all had heard of Zoop or what the deal is, but Nosferatu art. Is this just another art book?
I think that's all of them are.
What the hell? I thought Zoop was a crowd because they got over here. Sign up now for notifications on upcoming line. Oh, these must be their major campaigns. Let's look at these. Here we go. Thunder Guardians. Looking at some of these books, look kind of interesting. Yeah, it might be a new thing to like check out.
Yeah, it can hurt.
Anything pop out that you wanted to take a look at?
Well, I'm seeing a few things.
Like what? Let's check one out.
Let's look at Voidwalker. Is that just going to be like science fiction style, right? Pictures.
Voidwalker by Steve Stern and Gary Laib. Voidwalker is a 100-page epic fantasy graphic novel created by Steve Stern, best known as the writer-creator of Zen, Intergalactic Ninja. I've heard of that. And the author of Beowulf, graphic novel published by the UK's Marcosia, and the concept artist and illustrator Gary Laib, whose clients include Blizzard, Ubisoft, Wizard, and The Coast, and Fox TV. Voidwalker is the coming-of-age story of Toron, who sets out on a perilous journey to rescue his twin brother Padu from the all-powerful enigmatic Maker, aided in his quest by Dandrid, the Voidsmith, whose soul has been encased in gemstone. Toron learns the meaning of believing in oneself and becomes a Voidwalker. With stunning art and an array of unforgettable characters, both good and evil, including Lakme the Beholder. With the power to resurrect life, the sentient dragon Zarafa, protector of the fairies, and the fairy Uranthe. I think I'm pronouncing these names right. As whom Toron falls in love. Aww. Voidwalker's a fantasy that will stir your soul and delight your senses. Well, let's take a look and see if it does just that. What the fuck?
That's it.
Damn it! You got me, and I want to look at the artwork. Come on, man.
That's all, folks.
Oh my god. I haven't like looked at any of this. Coven, is this just like a thing? I might be missing. Maybe these are sign-ups. Oh yeah, these are sign-ups. Okay, I'm an idiot. They're sign up now for notifications on upcoming launches. So if these look interesting, go sign up. I want to see already funded. What about currently funding? Is that what's
even so? You should be able to put up some samples.
You're right. You should. They definitely should. And Coven didn't either. I don't even know if it's possible. Let's look at one more and see if Prodigy Comics. Nope. It just looks like, hey, if you're a fan of this guy. Already funded. Let's take a look at what they've got. All ready to go. Already funded. That means that you're going to get the book pretty soon, right?
If they don't show art.
Let's find out. Reactions. See anything you want to click on? I'll just scroll. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Age of Canaan. What is Canaan? Am I going to look at some, like, devil-worshipping book?
Well,
and be like,
Canaan was the land that the Jews went to after they left
perfect.
Egypt.
Let's go check it out. Funded. Okay, right. $11,682.105. I saw there was a book, and I might as well just buckle down and get it. I saw it at a bookstore. Had a cover similar to this, but it was a girl sitting on like a throne or like a pile of skulls, and it was like real neon colors. I don't know why that kind of shit just stands out and pops out, like the old 70s Doctor Strange stuff.
Okay.
I'm seeing art prints. I don't see any interiors to the book, though. I see a trailer, but I'm not going to look at that right now. Oh, here we go. What we got? Epic.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool. See, I like this kind of stuff. Nice. Double pager right there.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, this is pretty cool looking. And it's all pink and yellows and blues. But I dig it. And then we got the pinup gallery. All right. How much is this book? Did I read it already? It was like 100. No, the other book was 100 pages. $25 for a soft cover. 160 pages.
Holy shit.
Of that, dude, for $25. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
You ever watch Aeon Flux?
Oh hell yeah! I've actually got Peter Chung's autograph on a poster of Eon Flux.
He did another show called, I think it's Alexander, and that one has heavy vibes of that same show because that one was also really trippy.
Oh yeah. You know, another show is actually crazier than all of those that he did. It's called Rugrats.
Very
The one
diverse.
above Kanan caught my eye.
Which one?
The one above Kanan.
Oh yeah. All right, let's check it out. The Fury, the Maelstrom, and the Kiwi. $26 for what is it? One physical copy of the 140 pages. $26 for 100. Dude, they ain't holding back over here at Zoop.
I'm gonna have to start at Zoop.
Yeah, I might go check out Zoop to see what we got going on here. Do we have any interiors? Looks like I kind of like that they have the stretch goals or add-ons. All this, not stretch goals, but add-ons, all here. Like, it's a nice layout. I do like that. It's real easy. This is real easy to look at. Story. Akemi. Oh, wait. Okay. Akemi Ito lost her wife and everyone she ever cared about. Her spy training might have prepared her for a lot, but not for that. In a world now void of any genuine happiness she can cling to, her darker side is trying to claw its way out to be unleashed. I don't know if I read that right. And perhaps she doesn't mind succumbing to it. Sounds pretty hot. Pretty hot. You know what I'm saying? Look, I was right. Look at that. Can y'all see this?
Yeah.
Let me zoom in. Hold on. Can I zoom in? Because that's not it. No, it's not making it bigger. Sorry, that didn't work. Okay,
We forgive you.
I'm seeing multiple styles of artwork. That's kind of cool. I like it. I like it when books do that. You know, like different stories drawn by different people.
So it's an anthology?
I'm not getting that it's an anthology, but if it's like multiple stories, like King Cryptid does that too. Each book is drawn by somebody else. And they're like ongoing stories, and he'll have that artist continue that story, but it's all King Cryptid. That's what I'm guessing is going on here. Oh, here it is right here. Disclaimer: each artist has their own style, and we think there's beauty in seeing a story through different artistic visions. Aw. Okay. That's why each of these 5 issues comprising this graphic novel is drawn by a different artist. We hope you'll find the reading experience as rewarding and unique as us. We think we assembled a stellar team to bring this tale to life, and with your support, we can finish making a graphic novel and a reality for all to read. Woo! All right. I actually dig it, man. I do like that it's all these different art styles, and it looks like a pretty cool book. I think the other one I would probably back more than this book, but this one doesn't look bad. Got a big creative team going on here. Stretch goals. Let's check out another one. What time is it? We got about 7 minutes. We got enough time to look at one more.
Crunch time. Let's go.
Yeah. What do we do? Sky Masters. No. Let There Be Evil. No. Yeah. Los Ojos. Conan. You can get Conan books in here, or is Conan public domain now?
I think Conan's public domain.
Great Pacific looks like it could have some art. There's so many choices to choose. Ginger Origins about a cat. All right, I'm gonna scroll down, way down. Although I do kind of want to look at Sky Masters. Let's see if something really pops out. Death Sentence, Stardust, Warlock Comics, Keto, no. Murderfucker! Let's check it out. Murderfucker. Flesh, Blood, and Metal. 4,501. It is. Did it say that it was funded? I don't see. I mean, it's in the funded category, so here we go. $10 for 40 pages. That's not bad. 8.5 by 11 oversized. That's kind of cool. I don't mind that. That's like those old magazines. Not quite the old magazines, but close. Got a lot of cool artwork and stuff to get. Support. Look at that Weapon X cover. That's kind of neat. Commission.
That's pretty good, Hellboy.
Yeah. It's got some good artwork going on here. I'm liking this. I'm liking this, man. I'm seeing like artwork that I like, and a lot of it. All right, murderfucker. Look at these pages.
Yeah, that's indie written all over it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Indie comics, something that's different. It stands out. It's interesting. This is like 8 Ball. It reminds me of 8 Ball. And I do like 8 Ball. That's a funny book. It's a classic. Or like you used to see those old like band posters. This reminds me of like all these band posters this guy's got on the wall here. Like I remember seeing those all the time at the bar in my 20s and stuff. I used to make them. I used to make posters like that. It's just artistic, just pure expression. I love it. That's cool, man. And then we got these commissions down here. This dude's a fun artist. I like it.
Dude, he had Popeye.
Where? Oh, yeah. King Ghidorah versus Popeye.
Read that.
It's kind of hard to read here, but that's cool. And I do like this Weapon X. This is pretty badass. Look at all the line work on this shit. Can y'all see that through the computer?
Yeah, perfect.
Man, Ghost Rider, the Mummy. Good job, dude. This is awesome.
Yeah, that Ghost Rider's badass.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. You know, it's not like the skull and then flames behind it. It's like somewhere in the flames is the skull. That's a cool approach. I dig it. Well, if this looks interesting to anybody, go over to zoop.gg/c/ no, hold on. Just go to Zoop. Zoop.com. Is that right? Zoop.gg. Okay, whatever. Go look up Zoop. Do a Google search for Zoop comics, and then you'll see this. Axe Wielder. I wonder how hard it is to get on here. You know, because when you got all these websites that don't really gatekeep, you're going to get a lot of stuff that looks like nonsense and it doesn't back. I wonder if they gatekeep on this website because everything.
I don't know. I'd have to look in there.
Yeah.
Rules and regulations.
It's probably going to be like no comic skaters allowed. Oh, I see a Kickstarter over here. This is a Kickstarter book. I know a Kickstarter book when I see one. Let's check it out. Dripped volume. $25 for how many 32 delectable pages. All that not safe for work stuff. I'm not really into it.
That makes me sick.
I like this top right one here. I actually like this redhead over here, but in fact, that looks like
Witchblade.
Witchblade or that the one from Lost Pages, the girl that's covered in the black ink stuff. I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember her name. Matte Black, I think. Matte Black. All right. Actually, this is pretty fun artwork. Pretty cool. Is that Michelangelo?
No,
that's
Jenica.
Jenkum. That's Jenkum. Halfway through shipping. Did I see anything about a book here, or is this all just pinup art?
I think it's just art.
Oh, come on, man.
That's the drip, man. The art is the drip.
Yeah. There was one more that I saw. Okay, right here on Indiegogo. I just want to mention this one because it did look kind of cool. It's in demand. Eddie's Atomic Tales of Apocalypse. I saw this. This is exactly the thumbnail you want to pop out. This one caught my attention right away. And if you want to go check it out, go to Indiegogo Comics. It's Eddie's Atomic Tales of the Apocalypse. The book is sideways, like it's like a lengthwise, and that was also interesting. The artwork is interesting, and I would read the synopsis of the story and everything, but I don't have time to do that because we are now out of time. But I want to thank you guys.
Back and give a chance.
Right? That's exactly what I thought. And the book itself, hardcover, $35.
That's excellent.
Yeah, and I don't even care how big it is because the artwork looks fantastic. But I believe it was actually not a small book, 67 pages. 67 pages. Okay, 35. It's worth it. I think this would be worth it. The artwork looks pretty good. So, go check it out. Indiegogo. We love our indie comics, man.
Hell yeah.
I love looking at all these books. I wish I could back every single one of these ones. Like Polar Bear and everything. But anyways, thanks guys for joining me tonight on Comics Underground Live, and we'll join join everybody again next week. What do you think would win this real quick? Which one do you think was the best looking book that we looked at this week? Something I forgot to do last
book
time.
That we looked at. Chris, you go first.
I want to say this is actually really interesting. I like how it's sideways because it gives it more space for landscaping shots.
Yeah, man. I kind of agree. And the cover was like, it pops. I would say that other one looked kind of interesting. The artwork looked, that trippy one that we're looking at over on Zoop, that one was kind of interesting, but the story I'm not so sure about. Because
talking about Kanan?
Yeah, the Kanan one. I don't know anything about Kanan or any of that stuff, but if it's you know what I mean, it's like either religiously based or it's like theologically based or something. But the artwork is badass. But I have to look into it, I guess. Just off of first glance, I think this one is the coolest looking one so far. Or Polar Bear. That Polar Bear one is pretty cool.
Polar Destroyer?
Yeah, Polar Destroyer over here. Actually, I might actually back this one instead. I think this one's my favorite.
I think Polar Destroyer takes the cake.
Yeah. All right, congratulations, Polar Destroyer. We gotta do weekly awards. Polar Destroyer, good job, man. Everybody go check it out on Indiegogo. Thanks for watching, and everybody, catching us on the replay. Go subscribe. Go check out my description for all of these guys. Well, Stanley's not here anymore. Guest doesn't have a link, but Bionic Bro does, and it's down in the description below, along with the cash grab, the link to the cash grab on Fund My Comic. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you.
Now get out, and I'll tell you when I want you back. I